You got a point there, Jewel. Also, nice costume you got there. I bet Rouge is still beefing against Knuckles about the whole mansion thing that he decided not to tell us about for some inappropriate reason. Rouge, I really don't want to brag, but you know that Rouge, I really don't want to brag, but you know that coping against Knuckles. But you know that coping against Cosmo's costume. But you know that coping against Cosmo's costume doesn't help her good deeds. Right? I mean, we're trying to make the best of her costume, not turning it into a circus act. Wouldn't be a spooky month without a reference from that quote-unquote game. I get it. Wouldn't be a spooky month without a reference from that quote-unquote game. That isn't from Shadow Generations. Rouge, this has to stop. Rouge, this has to stop. Cosmo deserves her own costume, and not a mean one. You leave me no choice but to make you my second best rival racer in Crossworlds. Then you leave me no choice but to make you my second best rival racer, since Crossworlds is a big hit, and I bet I can beat you on the track with my goated ride. Yep, and I'm gonna laugh my ears. And I'm gonna laugh. Even my air. And I'm gonna laugh. My air shoes, even if I lapped you a dozen times over when you ride. No. Even if I left you a dozen times over with my air shoes, when you ride, it looks too cringy for my liking. When you're riding is looking too cringy for my liking. See you on the track, Betsy! Ha ha ha! Sometimes that tells me that by the time Halloween comes in a few weeks, they are definitely not going to enjoy their spooky mood. All right then, let's move.